Okay,
No.
so tell us the story how you scooped this bottle up for me.
So,
or for us today.
I'm a professional pilot by trade, and I had a trip out to the Bahamas, and Nia and I go way back. We once worked for the same company, still aviation related. One of us got smart and got out of aviation, and the other is still hammering away behind the controls in the cockpit. Anyway, had a trip, came up out to the Bahamas, and I reached out to a couple of my friends saying, hey, I'm in Nassau again, what do you guys want? Because there are things that you can get there and bring back to the States, which is brilliant. First request was from a friend of mine named Jammer Davis. You remember Jammer?
Yep.
He wanted a bottle, I don't even remember what it was, and it's something that you apparently can't get, period, in Alaska. So grab that, send it to him, and then that was the easy one. And then Nia hits me up for a bottle of One Drop. I'm thinking, all right, Jimmy's was easy, I should be able to find this, right? Should go quick. Turns out, no. One Drop is a bottle that I'm not going to say it's a limited distributorship problem. It's just there aren't a lot of places that actually carry it. And I had reached out directly to the bottler of One Drop to find out where I could find this. Obviously Harbor Island, that would be easy. Problem is I'm not on Harbor Island. So I reach out, and Toby himself, and I didn't learn this until later, tells me, go to this place called the Underground in Nassau. They should have it. All right, why not? Go to the Google machine. Turns out the Underground is stone's throw away from me, so we're head down there, walk downtown, and to be honest, if you've been to Nassau and you're familiar with it at all, that island is it's not the best of islands in the Bahamas. Not to take anything away from the Bahamas. The Bahamas are fantastic. But it's always been a bit of a tourist town, and unfortunately COVID has not done it any favors. And that being the case, I get to the Underground, and as it turns out, COVID didn't help the Underground at all. Unfortunately, the Underground is very closed. I get there, and there's literally chicken wire nailed to the front entrance where you would have normally gone in. So that's right out of the gate.
You're like, oh, this is a no-go.
Like, how
not
this is
gonna
a no-go? How am I? I hit up Toby again, didn't realize it. I'm just texting the One Drop guys, and I'm told of a hotel called Grey Cliff. Grey Cliff it's an older hotel. It's been around for a long time. It's currently being run by an Indian family. Good people. Just very, very helpful guy behind the desk. But I go there, and it's Nassau, and there's security everywhere. So you got to get through security first just to get into the lobby, which, okay, no problem. And I get inside and I ask, I need a bottle of One Drop. Now this is COVID, that's, taken over our world, and of course I'm allowed 1 foot inside the door, and then there's a desk and everything else is separated, and we're all wearing masks, the whole thing. And yeah, they've got it. They've got One Drop. It's fantastic. Now I would have thought, this should be easy. I hand you money, you give me a bottle of alcohol, problem solved, right? A little bit of an awkward thing. I had to go through their website in order to purchase said bottle and then accept said bottle. So this kind of became a bit of a thing, and the website's it's a little bit awkward. It's not well
it's very old
set
school.
up. It's
I also went on there hoping that they could ship it to me.
It's not the clearest thing. That's the other thing about the shipping too. You have to indicate if you're picking it up or if you're shipping, and it doesn't really clarify which one is which until you select it. And the only place that you can ship it is the Bahamas.
The Bahamas,
which
and that's it.
I'm already here, so anyway, ultimately get through that, and finally I get a green light, and the gentleman just, here you go. All right, fantastic. I've got a bottle of alcohol, and I'm in Nassau, and I'm walking back to my hotel. By the way, don't do that. Everybody I'd run into, oh, thanks, buddy, that's my bottle, thank you so much. Even the door guy at my hotel.
Are you serious?
This isn't a tip, right? This is mine. So, as far as what it goes,
you're like, this is Nia's treasure.
This is Nia's treasure. I had mentioned that the other bottle I'd shipped to my friend in Alaska was significantly expensive. This is about 50 US. So, if you're going to the Bahamas and looking for it, that's what you're going to pay for it. But I can tell you from first-hand experience, not bad. Very good
Way
price.
worth the $50.
Very much so. Yeah.
So
So I found the bottle of One Drop, picked it up, and here we are. So.
And Toby recommended this doing on the rocks, or
He specifically mentioned that he made this particular blend to be drank neat. So if you're a neat drinker, this is right up your alley.
definitely up your alley.
Yeah, I'm not normally a guy who drinks anything neat, but that said,
On the rocks.
This is not bad, and On the Rocks helps as well. Adds to it, really does. Brings that nice chill to it.
And for today, we're gonna do Rum Old Fashion, so I'm gonna bring up some ice.
Sounds like a plan.
And so I have these big pieces of ice. They are cylindrical shaped, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in there.
She's trying not to say balls.
Okay, balls. Ball-looking ice.
If you happen to have balls of ice,
This is for you.
this is for you.
Oh, I'm also using demerara syrup, which I made from scratch.
Did you know?
I did.
What is this?
So it's basically turbinado sugar, white sugar diluted in water, which creates like a syrup, and it's very fast. It only takes an additional 2 to 3 minutes. But the great thing is it really ups the ante on the cocktails.
Alright. So if any of you had any doubts to Nia's dedication to rum, if this should be a clear indication. She's making her own simple sugar.
So we're gonna try.
You should put the recipe for that up.
I will. It'll be in the description. But I have shared this recipe before. But if this is your first time, thank you for watching. I'll have the recipe below. We are using 1.5 ounces of this, 1/2 ounce of the demerara syrup. And I don't know about you, but I really love the smokiness. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna smoke it with everything in there. So everything gets that nice smoky flavoring to it.
I'm at your disposal. Our bar master for the day.
And I'm gonna use the chocolate bitters.
Which I haven't tried. I've had bitters. What is the other bottle of bitters?
Oh,
that you typically have?
Angostura aromatic.
Yes, she previously has used that. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I will butcher that. However, we're going to try the chocolate bitters this time.
And I'm going to do 1.5 of the little droppers. I'm going to mix this real quick.
All right. The Martha Stewart of mixology, ladies and gentlemen.
And then today we are using the Smoke Top Topper. Affiliate link below. If you want to go ahead and buy this, it's an amazing product. We are using the sherry chips from Middle to Mixology.
Sherry chips?
Yes.
Sherry chips.
And I'm gonna get this really smoky. Not like last time. This thing is not set on low, so we better get some real smokiness to this. Which I'm hoping it complements, because this thing was already smoky as it was.
It had a bit of a smoky flavor just on the nose, just opening up. So we'll see how this does. If this improves. I can't imagine it taking it away.
So good. I'm gonna mix this in.
Alright.
And
that's yours.
Mine.
That's yours. So she's dedicated to the glass.
And then did you think that this was gonna be so smoky?
No, I didn't. I honestly didn't know what to expect because.
Speaking of smoky.
With the Bahamas, first of all, I didn't know that the Bahamas were even producing rum. And again, this is a blend. It's a blend that is bottled in Harbor Island, not actually distilled there. That said, I was pleasantly surprised because normally when you hear about a rum or any kind of rum that you've never experienced, you don't know what to expect going in. This has been quite pleasant. This has been the experience. I've rather enjoyed this.
So now that we officially both have a drink, yours is extra smoky.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Again, thank you so much for this bottle.
No worries. Let's see how we got here. Oh. Oh, and wow, the chocolate bitters really add to it. That's,
Right?
Combined with that smoky flavor that comes through, this is, anybody who's a chocolate connoisseur, and you know who I'm talking about because you're not eating a Hershey bar, obviously, this very much complements the rum that's in. And
right?
Combined with sugar, this is fantastic.
It's like what I call an adult dessert. This is what I've been drinking lately. If you follow me on IG, I've been posting. Last time I posted the Rum Old Fashion, which is the last rum I reviewed. And it is like an adult dessert. I feel like this is like the perfect nightcap. And the other thing is, I don't know how about you feel about this, but when it comes to these classic cocktails, like old fashions, there's something that, with the smokiness and everything, and the combination and everything that makes it so smooth, it feels like home.
Yes.
It's so homey and warm and welcoming.
There's a reason that like the classic cocktails never go out of style. With an old fashioned, you can order an old fashioned from anywhere. In fact, many of the bars that I might find myself going to, I will order an old fashioned first. Some will say it's an outdated drink, maybe it's a more hipster drink. It's like, oh yeah, you're really ordering it. No, this is a test of time. And it's almost like the equivalent of, and it's going to sound like a stereotype, but I'll say it anyway. It's like ordering a taco at a Mexican restaurant, all right? If they can't get an old fashioned right, what's the rest of their menu going to look like?
Yeah.
And blended with this is a fantastic rum for that. This is a very good note, very good nose on it, and combined with the chocolate bitters and just the smoke, you cannot go wrong with this. This is fantastic.
This is so good, right?
This is really good.
So if you could scoop up a bottle of this, definitely try Toby's way, which if you
try it neat.
Yeah.
The opener is neat. Try it neat.
For sure.
Toby did recommend that. You, if you want to mix this, and I'm the kind of guy that will throw a mixer in, do it with ginger ale, not ginger beer. There is a distinct difference, although I like both. He did differentiate, and I can completely understand because there is a difference. Start with ginger ale, and then he also recommended club soda and
tonic water and the lemon.
And lemon, not
a lime.
Specifically.
So the yellow one, in case you don't know the difference, because I know I sometimes, because I'm not from here, we only have, in South America, we only have lemons.
Really?
And you only have one kind and they're all green. We don't have yellow ones, they're all green. Yeah. So when I go here, I'm like, okay, yellow, lemon, green, lime.
Like the last used car you bought.
Exactly.
Can't put that in. No, this is fantastic, and that syrup really adds to it. The chocolate bitters finish it off. What was this guy again?
Aromatic bitters.
The aromatic bitters are good. What you don't know is there's a previous cut where we used this, and this was good, but honestly, I find that the chocolate bitters are a fantastic finish.
Thank you, Scott, for your suggestion.
Thank you so much, Scott. Good job.
He's the bourbon drinker that I'm trying to switch to a rum enthusiast. So
Really?
We'll see if I ever manage. Last time he walked the plank, he wasn't ready to commit yet.
It shouldn't be that difficult. I once was a bourbon drinker. I'm from Kentucky. You might tell from the accent that comes through a little bit.
I love
rum
it.
is it's a fantastic alternative.
So, if you had a treasure chest,
If I had a treasure chest of alcohol, specifically of rum,
and there would only be 4 spots,
what do we have so far?
would you add this to the treasure chest?
What do we have so far?
So to make it official today, because Ken is, again, almost like family, basically, we're gonna make it official, and I'm gonna take out. We're gonna make it official, and I'm putting the Ron Zacapa. We're retiring Ron Zacapa from my treasure chest. Sorry. And we're adding Ron Old Fashion. So right now, I'm trying to keep this as balanced as possible, so I do want to have a flavored rum. Right now I have
What do we have?
Shipwrecked Vanilla Rum.
It's important to note that I've not had the opportunity to try any of these. I just wandered in.
So we might have to do another video with him trying my 4 treasure chest items. I just found that I have them for 6 months, so you will be seeing for sure Ken
I will
back.
be around until April or May.
So stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. I'll put all his information down below. He has very, very cool, what should we call them?
In my off season, I tend to tinker with motorcycles, seaplanes, or...
But lately it's motorcycles.
If you're into vintage Hondas, I'm typically on my Instagram. I have a couple of builds that have popped up there. So if you wanted to check that out, I am Resurrection Inc. on Instagram. And you can see the 1962 CA95 that I rebuilt, as well as the 1982 CB900 Custom, which I took in a little bit of a Star Wars direction, just because. So, yeah, that's where you can find me.
Amazing videos. Definitely check out his YouTube as well, which I'll put all the links down below. He is also a sailboat aficionado, so
right.
he has some very cool videos.
Yeah.
Very, very cool videos.
Yeah, not to be mistaken, I am not the of the Admiralty type. You won't find me in Newport. You know, I tend to sell smaller boats with oversized. If you are familiar with a Hobie Cat, that's more my direction. Whereas a broke guy can get on a boat and go have fun, and not the. Oh, hey Muffy, what are we doing Friday night? No, that's not me. Absolutely not me.
So to make it official, then the other thing we have is the Hamilton, Florida Rum Society rum. It is an overproof rum. You'd have to try this. This is kind of like one of those rums that is an acquired taste. And the last one I have is, I want to keep it, like I said before, a very nice mixture of a flavored rum, a Caribbean rum, a Spanish style rum, and then maybe like an overproof rum. So right now, honestly, the last rum that I have in my treasure chest is Cockspur. It is a rum from Barbados. It is very, very accessible. I think it was like 20 something dollars, $30. But this is an artisanal premium blend. It was very delicious. I honestly, you tell me, and then I will tell you what I think.
All right. So, as I previously mentioned, I'm very down to earth. If you go to my Instagram, you will find that I am knee deep in, elbow deep in grease and muck, and typically tearing apart that which has been damned and forgotten. So for my personal take, when I see something like, and I'm sorry, I hate to do this, but when I see something like this, the Cockspur Premium Artisanal Blend product of Barbados, Vizor Rum, the title alone just kills me. I'm sorry. It might be a fantastic rum. Perhaps I should try. But were it my choice of your 4 rums in your treasure chest to replace with one drop, sorry, a pretentious title just does not sell me. I have been to far too many hipster style bars that have tried to sell themselves on a fantastic title. Like, oh yes, this is our, I don't care. I want something that tastes great, blends well, is smooth to finish, and something that I can sit back and enjoy. Now, perhaps maybe you want to go something a little bit more, this is not nice. Were I to replace one, I would have to suggest that on title alone. However, again, I wandered in. Nia doesn't actually know me. She just grabbed a random guy off the street. I just happened to have a bottle of one.
Not true. We've known each other for a very long time, but I'm excited you're here.
So, that's my suggestion. I don't know if that's your take. It is your treasure chest. I'm just drinking your alcohol.
Okay. Yeah. So, I honestly, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. This is treasure chest approved. It is. But I have to be honest, and you're talking about this because you haven't tried it.
I haven't tried it, so we can fix
I'm
that
a little
problem.
unbiased because I do love rums from Barbados.
Okay.
I feel like I need to come to Barbados and be adopted by the Barbadian family that I have there somewhere.
Yeah, right. No, see, now I'm the asshole.
No, it's okay. But I am actually going to retire the Hamilton, Florida Rum Society rum.
That would
And I personally, this, unless I'm blending with something, I can't sip this neat. That's why he's here. Him and I think exactly the same way. I need something that if I am having a relaxing day outside on my porch, telling people to get the hell
on.
go home, go away.
By the way, I'm older than you think.
Yeah, so am I. I can sip my rum neat and tell them to get off my property, or I can mix it in a delicious, very smooth old fashioned and still enjoy it and still enjoy the rum and the smokiness and the perfection. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the treasure chest.
And we're gonna return this guy with proper, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sorry, I gotta continue to support my Barbadian
By all
family.
means, your Barbadian family. I have no Barbadian family. You may or may not have noticed one of us has an accent. Who is Ecuadorian.
I don't know what accent you're talking about.
One of us comes from Kentucky and is pasty white. So, my opinion means nothing.
But thank you so much for coming on my channel. I am so happy that he's finally on it. We've been talking about this for, I think, months, to be honest.
Fun story, going back to the one drop. Since I have known Nia for so long, I was asked to pick this bottle up, and then later on, it was queried of me, what do I owe you for this bottle? Not a damn thing.
Thank you so much.
Because this is my friend, and I love her to death.
I love you too.
And alcohol is to be, it's like books. They're to be shared among friends. Don't find yourself tallying up what the totals are. If you're splitting the bill with somebody and worrying about what the final is at the bar, you're doing it wrong. That's my opinion.
Or you have the wrong friends.
Or you have the wrong friends.
Yes. So come to this side of the friendship and join us. We'll share some good rum, some good times as always.
Cheers and enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy. And I definitely look forward to the next rum. Definitely subscribe. I have many more rare bottles coming up. Many more guests coming up that are big rum people as well. So I'm very excited, and I'm excited to have you back soon.
You may or may not see more of me. Depends on how many trips I get to the Bahamas, apparently.
And comment down below. I think we should make him a crew member. I really do.
I'd like a hat. Comment that I need a hat.
Yeah, so hat, crew member. Okay, maybe that's the next step. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for watching.